What's up, everybody? Solstice of Heroes 2021 is here. The annual summer tradition has returned, so gather and celebrate the resilience of humanity's foremost defenders. In this year's event, you'll be able to earn and upgrade exclusive armor sets to unlock an armor glow powered by your own light energy. So if you're an arc, that light will be an arc colored, and that goes for all the other classes. You can also visit the Eververse for elemental armor ornaments to change your look based on your playstyle. And you can fight through the skies in the European Aerial Zone and collect elemental orbs for empowerment buffs. The European Aerial Zone is the activity for this seasonal event. Additionally, there is a new legendary shotgun that you can see there on the left. There's also an exotic ghost, and there's an emblem, which are all earnable through this event. So let's get started by visiting Eva Levante. So once you load in here to the tower, you'll notice it's all nice and decorated for the Solstice of Heroes event, and you'll notice the big Solstice of Heroes statue here in the middle. But the first thing we need to do is talk to Eva Levante.
Hello again. I've been hearing about all you've done for this city. People are talking. We've all lost so much since the Red War. But we can't let that stop us from celebrating what we have and the guardians who keep us safe. I talked to Ikora, and this year we have something special. A way to honor all the inspiring stories you've given the world. Go now, relive your glory. And friend, have a happy solstice.
Eva is glad to see you. She lauds your incursions into the Vex network and your alliance with Mithrax. In gratitude, she gifts you a beautiful but tarnished helmet. Ghost receives coordinates to a literal floating island somewhere off the coast of the Winding Cove in the European Dead Zone. It's been cheekily dubbed the European Aerial Zone, and apparently it's an excellent place to perform combat drills and meditate. Investigate the European Aerial Zone by completing a run through the European Aerial Zone. Also, make sure to equip your new Solstice helm. After you do that, you'll go to the right side of the statue to begin the European Aerial Zone activity. And just to note, you can also select the European Aerial Zone from the Destinations tab when you select a tower. It's in the center. There's also a featured elemental day. This was the very first day and was void and stasis, but other days it'll be something different. So this is my run through of the European Aerial Zone activity. Once you load in, you'll defeat a mini boss, and then your objective is to eliminate more mini bosses, and you and your fire team will try to eliminate as many as you can within 5 minutes. 2 mini bosses will appear at a time, and they are in random areas of the map. The map is large, but you can use your sparrows to move around quicker. There are also teleporters on the outskirts of the map, which will teleport you to the opposite side of the map. There are also gravity lifts scattered around the map, which will help you jump higher to higher areas. In addition to the mini-bosses, at random points, a prismatic taken enemy will appear somewhere on the map. If you find it and defeat it, it will drop elemental orbs to instantly power you up for 30 seconds, based on which element is the element of the day. You can also obtain this buff by just collecting 30 elemental orbs, which is indicated by the elemental charge on the left side of your screen, and by doing it this method, it also only lasts for 30 seconds. You have to defeat the enemy with that element to get those orbs. A solar element buff will cause your guardian to emit a burning wave of energy that damages anything around you. A void elemental buff will make your guardian invisible while crouched and gain true sight, plus enhanced ability regeneration and increased mobility. An arc elemental buff will have your guardian move with enhanced speed and deal greater melee and sword damage. A stasis elemental buff will cause slain enemies to explode and release an area of effect blast that freezes and shatters other enemies. Additionally, with each buff, supers last longer and your grenade and melee attacks deal more damage. If Prism is the element of the day, so all 4 elements, you'll receive the buff based on what subclass you are running. Once the 5 minutes is up, you'll then face the final boss, but there is no time limit on it. Once you've defeated the final boss, a chest will appear that will reward a Solstice package, which I'll explain shortly. After that chest has been opened, you'll have a brief wait of 7 seconds. Then, more chests will appear around the map, and they are marked so you can find them. The number of chests that appear depends on the amount of mini-bosses you defeated during the activity. So if you defeated 9 mini-bosses, 9 chests will appear. You and your fire team have 1 minute and 30 seconds to find all of the chests. These chests will reward either a Solstice package or Solstice key fragments. Solstice packages can only be obtained by opening these chests in the European Aerial Zone activity. The Solstice key fragments are required in order to open the Solstice packages, and these key fragments come from these chests as well as completing any other activity in the game. You need a total of 15 key fragments to open one Solstice package. The Solstice package can reward you weapons, armor, masterwork materials, the Compass Rose shotgun, which is the featured event weapon, or high stat Solstice armor. If you'd like to watch the rest of my run through, you are more than welcome to, but if you'd like to skip ahead to the next step, you can skip to the 12-minute mark. As you finish your exploration of the aerial zone, Ghost receives a message from Eva herself. She'd like to speak to you at your earliest convenience. Visit Il Levante in the tower.
What do you think of my new space? There's a lot we can do.
Isn't it a marvelous idea? Eva exclaims as you approach. An island in the sky. My goodness. When I was a little girl, I read stories about such things, but you Guardians can actually make them real. Eva suggests you meditate on the meaning of the solstice and the nature of renewal at the Statue of Heroes in the tower courtyard. So meditate at the statue.
You remind me of someone I haven't seen for a long, long time.
Meditating at the statue has infused your new armor with the light, but its connection to the traveler could be made stronger. Return to Eva.
So, how did it feel to celebrate your triumphs? I hope you took time to bask in every one of those moments. Each victory represents a time when your heroism kept us safe. Without you, there wouldn't be a last city to come back to. For that, we are eternally grateful. So please, friend, continue to embrace glory as much as you'd like. It's our gift to you.
You tell Eva about your meditation. She nods. The greatest thing we can do to honor those we've lost is to live well and be our best selves. The same is true of your armor. Make it as strong and proud as you are. She extends another gift. Take this to protect and guide you on your quest, and you will receive the Compass Rose legendary shotgun. And that completes the Solstice Begins quest, which is the introduction for the Solstice of Heroes 2021 event. Additionally, you'll get a new quest called Nadir to Apex, and that's where you'll actually go through and upgrade your different pieces of Solstice armors by doing the different activities associated with each piece of armor. A video will be coming on that soon. If you made it to this point, thank you for watching. If you like this, please leave a like and subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. Also, make sure to go to the helm. There's a special message from Mithrax and Akor Ray, and I will actually let that message play right now.
Elixir of House Light. After the fall of Reese, we have had many homes. And in every new home, culture evolves. We hang new banners. We follow new kells. We weave new traditions. And here, under the Great Machine, is a new custom called Solstice of Heroes.
The Solstice is a reminder that our victories belong not only to us, but to those who gave their lives along the way. Asher, Sloan, Cade, Sagira, even Brother Vance. And for the first time, we'll share Solstice traditions with our Elixni allies, who risked their lives to free us from the endless night.
Mithrax likes this tradition. Elixni, too, have many heroes. Without them, House of Light would die on Europa, far from the Great Machine. Now is the time for all to join in the Solstice, so past heroes can bring peace to the living.
May our heroes unite us and lead us toward a brighter future together.